Are you ready for a tax shock? Over 1 million people in the UK could be dragged into higher tax bands by 2030 without the government ever raising a single tax rate. Sounds sneaky. Today, I will break down the latest on Labour's income tax freeze, what the Institute for Fiscal Studies predicts, and how it might hit your payslip. This could affect your wallet sooner rather than you think. What is happening with income tax bands? Let's rewind. The Conservatives introduced a freeze on income tax thresholds back in 2021. This means that as wages go up, the point at which you start paying 20%, 40%, or even 45% tax stays exactly the same. Now, under normal circumstances, these thresholds rise with inflation or wage growth, but freezing them is effectively a stealth tax because over time, more people pay higher rates simply due to inflation. Labour's position: no rise in rates. But fast forward to 2025, it's a Labour government and they are under pressure to find 30 billion due to U-turns on welfare and winter fuel payments, plus slower economic growth. Starmer has promised not to raise income tax, national insurance, or VAT rates, sticking to Labour's manifesto.
In their manifesto last year, Labour promised not to increase income tax, not to increase national insurance, and not to increase VAT. Does the Prime Minister still stand by his promises?
Yes.
But here is the catch. He's refused to say if they will end the freeze on income tax thresholds in 2028, as previously planned. The stealth tax. Why freezing thresholds means you pay more, so if they keep the thresholds frozen, more and more of your income gets pushed into higher tax brackets. That is why it is often called a stealth tax. It is invisible. Your pay rises with inflation, but so does your tax bill, even if the tax rate itself stays exactly the same. Institute for Fiscal Studies warning: 1 million hit by 2030. Institute for Fiscal Studies says if the freeze is extended, we will see 400,000 more people paying income tax for the first time and 600,000 more pushed into higher or additional rates by 2029-30. That is a million people paying more just because the tax bands did not move. What could this mean for you? So what does this mean in real terms? If you are earning just below the higher rate threshold now, you could be paying 40% tax on part of your income by the end of the decade. Even modest pay rises over the years could nudge you into the next band. This also means less take-home pay, potentially affecting mortgages, family budgets, and your ability to save for retirement. So, to sum up, Labour says no hikes to tax rates, but by keeping thresholds frozen, your tax bill might still go up. What do you think? Is this fair budgeting or a sneaky way to take more of your money? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.